All right. Make sure everything's okay. Okay, I can hear myself. Hopefully y'all can hear me. That sound right there just told me that I got the email saying that I'm live. So hopefully the notification is going out. Somebody let me know y'all can hear me. Let me know y'all can hear me. Okay, I'll probably say loud and clear. Say loud and clear. All right. Somebody said somebody refresh the chat. What I need to refresh the chat for? I can see the chat just fine. Sometimes the chat does give a delay when y'all say something. It does give a delay. So I got to roll with the punches on there. All right. So you say you can hear me too, Rockstar. What's going on? What up, Navy Nisa? What's going on? How you doing? All right, guys. So where can I start with this before we get into the intro and things like that? This story that I'm going to tell y'all, it actually came to my phone yesterday. Random stories would pop up on my phone. Some of y'all probably know how it goes when you swiping through your screen where you got all your apps and stuff, and then you do that one last swipe, it take you to like the Google thing, and it tells you everything that's somewhat kind of trending and whatnot. A lot of times I'll be forgetting that I even got there, and I actually swipe it by accident, and I will see stuff that's trending. So I see what's going on, because y'all know how we do it at the Chris Thorne Show. We try to keep up with what's going on around the world. And I saw this story right here, but when I saw it, looked like it was linked to somebody else's YouTube channel. When I went to go look at it, I saw that the video had been removed for violating the terms or whatnot. So I don't know what's the terms or whatnot. I don't know if just somebody was just uploading, just letting the video play, wasn't giving commentary, or did they actually give commentary and it still got removed? I mean, I don't know. But a couple of times I've been flagged or whatnot. I know they mentioned that up in there, I mean, you have to give commentary on a lot of this stuff. You can't just upload it like it's just yours. A lot of times you got to say where it's coming from, and you got to give commentary versus just playing the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, y'all. This is my mom. Hold on. Hello? All right, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, with a lot of this stuff. Hey, Spencer. Hey, sweetie. What was I saying? Yeah, with the stories like these, you have to give commentary. A lot of this stuff you can't just put it up and don't say nothing. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Disclaimer: what I'm about to show y'all, it may be a little gory. Viewer discretion is advised. And if it does get taken down, I'll let y'all know ahead of time. That's probably why, because YouTube probably gonna take it down. I don't know, but at the end of the day, I want to show y'all what happened. I'm gonna show you full details of what happened, and I want to know once y'all see this, whose side are you on? You know, are you on the police side or the other side of the man who lost his life? Amen. But other than that, though, get the lights up, share it out to you think you might want to hear, who you think you might want to hear the story, and let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, got a tragic story that I'm going to share with y'all. If you look at the pictures that's sliding over to, I think that's my right. It may be a mirror image of y'all in, but that's my right. We're going to be talking about this young man by the name of Stephen Taylor. Stephen Taylor, is a California man. And what happened to brother Stephen Taylor was he was at a Walmart wielding a bat. During this course of action at the Walmart, police was called about this man wielding a bat. The story has it that he was threatening people. And I think he was threatening the cops when they got there. I might got that part wrong. But the police was called to this Walmart, and in the action, they tried to get the bat away from the man. He jerked back from them. They tased him. But when they tased him, this is where the story get kind of tricky from what I see. When they tased him, he still didn't drop the bat, but you can see he was kind of groggy. But at the same time, the police was telling him, drop the bat, drop the bat. Drop the bat. He didn't drop the bat. You hear a gunshot go off, and he dropped the bat then. Not only that, his body dropped as well. And you will see the rest for their own. All right. So they go to young man right there. Also it says in the story that he was suffering from mental issues. They say he was suffering. I'm not saying that the man didn't have it, but y'all know how I feel about that sometimes. You know, a lot of times these stories, that's the number one thing that a lot of people go to, saying that he got mental issues or whatnot. Not saying that he didn't, but you know, that's one of the things that a lot of people like to use is somebody had mental issues. So guys, let's get right into this. Let me switch the screen. Cole Pestle, what he do? TT, what's going on? Didn't see you. What's going on? How you doing? Let me see some of this camera. I don't know why that damn thing keep doing that. These green screen sensitive as hell. Okay, let me pull this story up for y'all. And the reason I'm doing it like this, y'all, because a lot of time when I hear the story already up, it slows down the computer. That's why you get a lot of drop frames and things like that. So, I'll have to pull it up after I start the show. So where are we going? Where are we going? Right here. I think this is it right here. Now, please take him in another room. They don't need to see this, let alone with my foul mouth. They don't need to hear my mouth. All right. So I gotta let this upload. So let y'all hear what's going on. All right, guys. Here we go. Of course, it's probably gonna play an ad. So here we go.
Introducing Cron On, live local news
He always do this shit.
24/7.
You're talking live local news anytime, anywhere, on any device.
Cron On, streaming now, commercial free. Go to cronon.tv to subscribe.
All right, here we go.
Hello, I'm San Leandro Police Chief Jeff Tudor. I want to talk to you about an officer-involved shooting we had here in San Leandro on April 18th. It began when we received a 911 call from the Walmart on Hesperian Boulevard just before 3:15 in the afternoon.
What up, Nay? Hey, sweetie.
The caller was with store security, and he said a man was attempting to steal merchandise from the store and was waving around a baseball bat in a threatening manner to both store employees and customers. When the officer arrived, they found Stephen Taylor near the front of the store holding the baseball bat. Mr. Taylor was ordered multiple times to put down the weapon, but he did not comply. When an officer deployed a taser, it was ineffective, and Mr. Taylor continued to approach the officer while wielding the baseball bat. Ultimately, an officer deployed a service weapon, and tragically, Mr. Taylor died at the scene. We know this incident has garnered much attention in our community, and that's why we're releasing this video now, before the investigation is complete, so that we can provide as much information as possible to our community as the process continues.
Let me say this before we go any further. I think when these police stories come out, this is how they need to do it. Explain to us what's going on, because a lot of these videos, we just watch them and we just get things miscued. But I think if you have it set up like this, where the man is explaining what's going on, I think it makes it a little bit better. Not necessarily mean you may be telling the truth about everything, you know, but I think it's much better when they come in and explain this. All right.
Warning: this video is disturbing and is certainly not suitable for young or sensitive viewers. We begin with a 911 call that set our response into motion.
911 emergency.
Hey, Rio.
Please be transferring the Walmart on Hesperian. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, I have a shoplifter subject. He's in the store right now. I mean, he's trying to leave the store, but he has a bat. He has a bat with him, and he has it in the air. And he's threatening to hit an associate with it.
Okay. And did he actually leave the store yet?
No, he didn't leave the store yet.
What race is he, and what does he look like?
He's African American. He's African American. He's kind of skinny.
How old does he look?
5'11". He's about probably late 20 and late 30.
What color shirt and pants does he have on?
He has on black pants.
Okay.
And black shirt.
What color shirt, sir?
Black shirt. It's a don't smoke t-shirt. It's like a bear on the front of the shirt.
Okay. And has he walked out yet?
No, he's also threatening customers right now. The customers are actually trying to help. I guess he's trying to threaten the customers to get the customers to bed.
Is he trying to actually steal something, or is he in an argument with another customer?
No, he's actually trying to steal something.
Okay. Did he swing the bat at anybody?
No, he just has it in the air right now.
Now, I want y'all listening carefully to the whole phone call. I know some of y'all don't like when people start videos. Fuck you. I mean, this is the way I do it. I got to give commentary because I don't want this thing to play out. You know, I want to let any chance to get flagged as much as I can. All right, that's why I didn't do this on my main channel. I can risk one on this one. That's why I didn't do it on my main channel. So you don't like nobody stopping videos? Fuck you, okay? You go find a motherfucker for yourself. But I love you, though. All right? I love you. All right? Anyway, though, I want y'all to hear what's going on here. He telling dispatch what's going on. He got a bat. You heard him. He said he's threatening other people. He's swinging it. And I like the question she asked him. Is he trying to steal anything? That's a question. That's a good question. He said, yes, he's trying to steal something. Okay. So everybody, listen to what's going on and let's follow this story. Okay. Don't just hop in and talk about this a white and black thing. No. Listen to what the fuck is going on. Okay. All right. Let's continue.
Okay, what is he doing with it?
He's holding it. He's standing close, and he's just holding it. It's like, you know, just.
But it's in a kind of a threatening way?
Yeah, it's in a threatening way.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Y'all see? I gotta stop getting commentary. Y'all see the police try to get the bat from him. He said some nigga something. He jerked back from him. And here's the outcome of everything. Let's continue to watch.
God, you is so stupid.
I don't know who that woman calling stupid when she said that.
Put it down.
Put it down, man. Put it down.
Put it down.
Now let me read to y'all what it says right here. I gotta keep shrinking it because for some reason it's not letting me pause it right there. So I gotta keep shrinking it. It says Officer A was the first San Leandro police officer to arrive. Upon entering the store, he was immediately in contact with Mr. Taylor, who was holding a baseball bat. The officer attempted to grab the baseball bat, but Mr. Taylor pulled the bat away while it was raised above his head. The officer drew his service weapon and gave verbal commands for Mr. Taylor to drop the bat. Mr. Taylor refused to comply. The officer then drew and deployed his taser, but it was not effective in subduing Mr. Taylor. And we just saw that right there. Let's continue. They moved, they did use a taser. They did. Pay attention. Now right here, they saying when you cut the body cam on, the first 30 seconds you don't hear anything. So I guess that's the way the body cam works. I don't know. Y'all know I did a recent story about that 30 seconds. I think that 30 seconds could be a critical moment and stuff like this. So I guess when they cut the camera on, it takes 30 seconds for everything to kick in. Now here go another angle. Here go another angle. Watch.
Get the bat down. Drop the bat, man. Drop the bat. Drop the bat.
Now this is where I tell y'all it gets tricky. This is where it gets tricky for me. He already had him tased. You see the young man was groggy. Now, from the outside looking in, didn't look like he was a threat still at that time. But I'm not a cop. I don't know. But to me, you see, you had him groggy. You know, I don't think there's not much he could have done, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Cause you know, some of these people when they get on y'all heard me when I talked to the Baltimore Police Department. Some of these folks get on these damn drugs, and man, it takes a damn near army to stop them. You understand? Not saying that he was on drugs, but I have done a story that a guy that got shot a couple of times, and he would have told you that he was still going. You know, so I don't know. But if y'all saw right there, though, he was groggy, and from the outside looking in, he didn't look like he didn't appear to be much of a threat anymore. But I'm not a cop, though. All right.
Shot fired. Start medical. Sit down.
Yeah.
You got a knife?
Yeah, I got one.
Give me your hand. Grab his hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand, man. Give me your hand. Stop fighting, man. Just give me your hand.
Dude, he's trying his hand right now.
You alright?
I'm good.
He's still trying to get his hand down.
Yeah. Got that one.
Got it?
No.
Alright, make sure it doesn't have any guns. Clear this area. Alright, we got fire coming for you, man. Take you to the hospital. Let me get him in the recovery position.
It says right here, the following is approximately 1 minute segment of the previously shown body worn camera video. This segment, something said. Well, it's breaking it down. Just look, it's breaking it down. You got other people's back there. I don't know why people standing around and they right there and you see this going down. Why do you stand so close, man? Get the fuck out the way, because bullets, when they fly, it had no direction it's going to go unless you're a good aim. But folks still right there while this shit is going on. I don't know why we do that. Why the fuck do we do that? Get the fuck out the way.
Get the bat down. Drop the bat, man. Drop the bat. Drop the bat. Shot fired. Start medical. Sit down.
That kind of got me right there too, because your man's already got him tased and he already popped one off. Then why did he shoot his taser? What was the point of all that? But again, I'm not a cop, so I don't get what was the point of all that. I'm assuming this video is when they got called to the scene of the crime. See, look, he dropped the bat. And he kind of had his hands up, so I'm not understanding what was the reason for the second tase.
Hey, I got you.
You got a knife?
Yeah, I got one.
Give me your hand. Grab this hand.
Yep. Hey, get lethal real quick.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand, man. Give me your hand. Stop fighting, man. Just give me your hand.
2-6, trying to hit him right now.
You alright?
I'm good.
He's still trying to get his hand down.
Yeah. Got that one.
Got it? Alright, make sure he doesn't have any guns. Clear this area.
Clear it out.
Mr. Taylor was struck by one round in the chest despite life-saving efforts by officers and paramedics.
Anytime
He died
we
at
have
the
an
scene.
officer-involved shooting, it is a matter we take very seriously, and a number of steps and investigations automatically begin. The San Leandro Police Department will conduct a complete review of this incident. The Alameda County District Attorney's Office will conduct an independent investigation, which is standard in the event of any officer-involved shooting that results in injury or death. This was a traumatic experience for all involved, including the numerous witnesses at the store that afternoon. Our thoughts are with the families affected by this tragic incident. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident video.
No, he didn't. He didn't put his knee in his back. Stop it. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I didn't see him put no knee in his back. Stop it. Let's stop trying to make this more than what it is. Stop it. All right, guys. We see what unfolded. I think I'm agree with some of you. You know, it's kind of mixed. It's kind of mixed to what happened here. Shit, I don't even know how to start with this. I really don't. Well, first of all, let me start by saying this right here. I just find it amazing when you got stuff like this going on. Instead of people getting away from what's going on, they go into it. Just like I told y'all, the other guys back there, why is y'all getting so fucking close to what's going on? Get the fuck out the way. Y'all claim y'all scared or got people calling the cops. You claim you scared, y'all being threatening, but you motherfuckers keep coming close to what's going on. I don't get that shit. Just like when people get to fighting. Yes, when I was little, I used to run to fights, but as I got older, I chose to get away from them motherfuckers because you don't know what's the outcome going to be. You know, because even though we didn't have to worry about much about this back when I was growing up going to school, it still was there. You know, you just never know when somebody will pull out a gun and start popping. And that's the thing, one of the things is, you know, y'all saying you scared. I just don't get that. And you hear people saying, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Y'all still right there. But then if something was to happen, then you want to be complaining. You want to be complaining. So why complain when you putting yourself right there in harm's way? That's one of the first things I would say about this. All right. Now, the whole incident itself. Again, here's how I feel about it. Once you had him tased, the man was looking groggy. On the outside looking in, he didn't look like he was a threat anymore. I just didn't feel like he was a threat anymore. I think at that point, his partner had the ample opportunity to go in and rush him, get him down. Y'all already had him. He groggy. Tackling him. Handcuff him. You win. You got him. You got him. So, one side of me say there was no reason for you to pop off a bullet. There really wasn't no reason for you to pop off a bullet. All right? So, that side of me, I'm confused. Y'all had him. Y'all had him. But now, just to be fair, I heard a lot of times, even talking to the police, the Baltimore Police Department, that you have to neutralize the situation. Got to make sure the situation neutralized. So I guess by him still holding that bat, they still consider him as a threat. And I guess at any given moment, he could have raised up and knocked the hell out of one on with that damn bat. Because remember, like I said earlier, some of these people, they get on these drugs, get on that PCP shit, they strong in the motherfucker. And it takes a damn near army to put them down. So we're going to look at that aspect of it, then, I guess it's somewhat understandable. But now I see a couple of you talking about, they didn't have to kill him. Well, I don't think their intent was to kill him. Their intent was to neutralize him. All right? We all know once a bullet leaves a gun, they can't control which direction it's going. So I don't ever go in the mindset that a cop is intended to kill somebody. Well, at least not with a story like this. I don't think the intent was to kill. So when I see y'all say they didn't have to kill him, what makes y'all think they tried to kill him? What makes y'all think the aim was to kill him? But I want y'all to think about this too. Just as much as y'all say that the cops had to kill him, what if that man swung the bat and killed somebody in the store? What would you say then? Would y'all say that about him, that he didn't have to kill anybody? So what if he would have swung that bat and knocked the hell out of somebody and he killed them? Just what if? We know it didn't happen, but just what if? What if? Somebody said Marique, his comment wasn't, what did he say? Raw Rush to it, just put it on YouTube, it gets views. That's retarded. He didn't really say nothing bad. That wasn't bad. Yeah. Nah, I don't think he was saying me putting on YouTube to get views. I guess he was speaking on this being on social media, period. But Marie, this what I showed y'all, that wasn't on YouTube. That was actually that's a news article I just showed you. That's not on YouTube. I'm one of the ones that's on YouTube talking about it. But is this a news article that I just showed you? So this wasn't YouTube. It wasn't YouTube. Nate Moody said this was overkill. Nate Moody, I'm going to somewhat agree with you. Because again, like I said in the middle, y'all already had him. If his partner was right there, he could have went in there attacking him down. You got him. You won. You got him. And if he does have, if he is having a mental crisis, he could have been helped. So Nate Moody on this one, side of me says yes, I agree with you. And plus the second taser, I don't think that was necessary. As a matter of fact, how many of y'all agree with me if I say this? The second taser may be the one that made him lose his life. Because you got votes going through your body. He already hit. So he got votes going through his body. They probably made him lose his life right there. Amen? Amen. Hey, Felicity, what's going on? What's going on with you? Now, anybody want to call in? If you want to call in, again, send me an email. I'll call you in if you want to get your thoughts on this. You know, I'll open up the lines for y'all to call in and talk about it. All right? But, and now, you know, me and you good, dear. I love you do your comments. A lot of times you come in, you know, I'm kind of optimistic about a lot of stuff that you say. But on this one, I think me and you may be on the same page. I think it was a little bit overboard. Because again, you already had the man, you had him shocked. He was down. He was down for the count. All you had to do was go in there and tackle him. That's all you had to do. But now to say they intended to kill him, nah, y'all stop that now. I don't like when y'all do that. I don't like when I do it because, and the reason why I don't like why y'all do that because when I do stories, not only me, but other people do stories about regular neighborhood fights, y'all don't say that. Y'all don't say that he tried to kill him. Y'all say it's a mistake. When I say y'all, not y'all in the chat room, I'm just saying y'all in general that's watching social media around the world. Y'all say it's a mistake. But every time it comes to the cop, y'all say it's intentional. Well, why not be fair and say it's the same thing on both ends? If you're going to look at it like that, then you say both sides came with the intent to kill. Amen? I mean, just being fair. Just being fair. That's what I'm thinking, Felicity. That's why I want to know who she was talking to. The one that said, you stupid. I think she was talking to him. Because you hear a lot of people telling him, drop the bat. And you hear people talk about, hell no. But now I'm going to show y'all something in a minute that really bugged the fuck out of me. As I did more research on this story. I'm going to show y'all something that bugged the fuck out of me. As the show progressed, I'm gonna show y'all some things that bothered me during this story. So before I go any further, Stephen Taylor, rest in peace, young man. I hate this happened to you. Rest in peace to you, and condolences to the family. And if the family are watching this, hey, y'all more than welcome to come on the show and speak your mind. All right, so my condolences to the family, and rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace. Man. I appreciate that, Rio. Appreciate it. Now, as we go further on down, so let me switch all over here and let me see if I can blow this up so we all can read it together if it's possible. What the hell? Where y'all at? Hold on, where y'all at? Let me bring you up on my screen here. Oh, hell. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see if I can bring y'all up. Hold on. There y'all go. All right. So I got y'all on the screen. Let me see if I keep up with y'all as y'all speak. See if I keep up with y'all. All right. So I'm going to read to you what the, let's see what the family had to say about all this mess that's going on here. So, all right, here it goes. It reads as follows. You know, Stephen Taylor was 33 years old. Young man, 33 years old. Right here it says, Stephen Taylor was 33 years old, was shot and killed by the officer with San Leandro Police Department in California as he was allegedly having a mental health crisis, his lawyer says. And it reads as follows. It says, the grandmother of a bat-wielding man who was shot by 2 stun guns and fatally shot. And that's what we're talking about. You know, 2 stun guns and he was shot. So again, Nate Moody says she thinks it's overkill. Dear, I'm going to agree with you. I kind of do feel like it's the same thing. They still waiting for notification from authorities to find out what happened to her grandson. Stephen Taylor was seen on a cell phone video holding a green bat in what a 911 caller described as threatening inside of a Walmart in San Leandro, California on April the 18th. As he was encountered by a police officer, 2 other videos captured by bystanders ended with Taylor bleeding to death in front of several frantic shoppers. A departmental investigation was launched shortly after the shooting, according to San Leandro Police Department spokesman. The police department issued statements about the shooting on their social media page on April 19th. The department's police chief posted a video about the incident on April 20th, refuting some bystanders' account. And they got a young man right there. Rest in peace, young man. But Taylor's family said they have not been notified about Taylor being shot or his death prior to the social media postings. Hey, Jen. Hey, sweetie. What's going on? I started seeing things on Facebook. Now, you know what? That's fucked up. Now, I'm going to say that right there. That's fucked up that you got to find out on Facebook that your loved one passed away. Damn, that's fucked up. I started seeing things on Facebook and heard a report on the news. I wasn't sure if it was about him, said Addie Kitchen, Taylor's grandmother. Kitchen, who is 78 years old, said she called the police department 3 times and the Alameda County Coroner's Bureau after seeing the social media post about the shooting. It wasn't until the following afternoon that Taylor's mother was contacted by the coroner to confirm he died. Police did not identify Taylor publicly until Tuesday. She says, I'm angry, I'm upset, I still don't know what happened. No one has called us to say anything. I still haven't heard from anyone, said Kitchen, who says she refuses to watch any of the videos of the shooting. Ma'am, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. At 7, 8 years old, your heart probably couldn't take it. Seriously, your heart probably couldn't take it. Kitchen retained attorney Lee Merritt, who has represented the families of victims of alleged police brutality. Merritt says that Taylor's siblings nor the mothers of his children were notified about the shooting. The San Leandro Police Department released the 2 responding officers' body camera footage and a separate bystander cell phone video on Wednesday evening. Request for comment from San Leandro Police Department Chief Jeff Tudor was not received. We know that this incident has garnered much attention in our community, and that's why we are releasing this video now to provide as much information to our community as this investigative process continues, said Tudor in the community briefing video. An unidentified man called 911 to report that a man was allegedly attempting to steal merchandise in the store while holding a bat and threatening to hit an associate and customers with it. According to police video, the first unidentified officer responded around 3:12 and asked Taylor to drop the bat. Taylor, a father of 3. Damn. A father of 3 was seen on a cell phone video on the officer's body camera, allegedly refusing to drop the bat and becoming confrontational. Taylor, 33, was diagnosed with attention deficient hyperactive disorder, ADHD, since he was a preteen. Kitchen told ABC News on Thursday. I never had to discipline Stephen. Just talking to him, you can get his attention, said Kitchen, who raised Taylor and his 2 brothers. When he is off his medication in school, the principal will take care of him. You just have to talk to him, Kitchen said about her grandson. About 15 seconds into the verbal altercation, the officer drew his service weapon into his right hand and then his stun gun into his left hand, the video showed. While holding both weapons simultaneously, the officer fired the stun gun, which shot electric prongs at Taylor. Police said the stun gun was ineffective since Taylor still did not drop the bat. Throughout the escalating situation, a woman is heard on the cell phone videos repeatedly screaming, "Put it down." And we did hear that. As the stun gun's prongs pierced into Taylor's body, the officer fired 1 bullet to Taylor's chest, the video shows. The sound of the metal bat hitting the store floor can be heard on the video as it shows the second responding officer arriving on the scene. Taylor's back is turned to the officers. Oh, I forgot about that too. His back was turned, so I don't know how much that's going to play an effect. His back was turned. Which again, you know, on the outside looking in, it shows that he was not a threat on the outside looking in. He dropped the bat, back was turned, and y'all seen him a little bit. He did this right here. So I don't know how much that's going to play into it, but we did see that as well. The sound of the metal bat hitting the store floor can be heard on the video as it shows the second responding officer arriving on the scene. Taylor's back is turned to the officer and he put his hands in the air as the second identified officer fires his stun gun. We talked about that. Maybe that's a little bit overboard. You already had him when he got shot. So for you to come in and shoot your taser at him, that maybe just been a little bit too much. And I honestly believe that second taser is what really made his body give out. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. His back was turned to the officer and he put his hands in the air as the second unidentified officer fires his stun gun in another bystander's video. No more, don't shoot him no more. Another woman is heard screaming on the video. I don't know what this is. What is this?
Fíjate, quédate para allá.
Vente para acá.
Okay, we already seen. I don't need to play that. The wounded man dropped face first to the ground as officers handcuffed him, the video shows. Officers called for paramedics and provided first aid until they arrived, police said in a statement. Despite life-saving measures, the man died from his injuries at the scene. Our thoughts are with the man's family during this time. A preliminary autopsy report showed that Taylor died from a single gunshot wound to the chest. Well, I just got my answer. He died from the shotgun wound to the chest. I don't know. I still say their second vote. That's what took. That what took. I still say that. All right. An internal investigation has been launched, and the officers involved placed on administrative leave. Standard protocol and any officer involved shooting, police said. The district attorney's office involved shooting team is conducting an independent and parallel investigation into the incident, said Alameda County Assistant District Attorney Teresa Drenick, D-R-E-N-I-C-K, in an email to ABC News on Wednesday. Because this is an active investigation, I am not able to discuss any other details. And it goes on to say it's unclear if the officers involved with Taylor's death receiving training from San Leandro's Community Assessment Transport Team, a mobile crisis team comprised of a behavioral health provider and an emergency medical technician. According to the San Leandro Police Department 2018 annual report, officers are limited in options when interacting with individuals in crisis. Let me highlight that. According to San Leandro Police Department's 2018 annual report, officers are limited in options when interacting with individuals in crisis. The CATT program will give officers additional options that may be better suited for those individuals. We anticipate program will be in place by fall of 2019. Well, it's 2020 now, so I hope y'all got that in place. Merritt also claimed that the second responder officer used excessive force. Again, that's what me and Nate Moody were talking about, and some of y'all others in the chat room talking about. So Lee Merritt saying the same thing. I think we all on the same page on that one. I don't think there's no reason for him to come in with the second stun gun. There was just no reason for him to do it. All right, on the outside looking in, there was just no reason for him to do that. All right. He claimed that the second responder officer used excessive force when he fired his stun gun at Taylor, who at that point was already wounded. Yes, he was. He was already wounded, and he was down. The coroner released Taylor's body to the family, but Marie said they cannot properly grieve because of social distancing guidelines related to the pandemic. Only 10 family members can view his body inside the funeral home. Jesus Christ. Kitchen said, Stephen had so many friends and hung out with so many people. He loved to dance and was in the singer group, said Kitchen. He always kept you laughing. Man, this is sad. Wow. Father of 3. According to the family, he suffered from mental issues. 2018, and a report said they had limits of dealing with people in crisis. Poor children. Jesus, poor children. Poor children. Golly. So guys, how do y'all feel? How you feel about this all? I hate that for him. Damn, I hate that for him. And y'all remember the young lady who called into the show the other evening? You know, she got a child dealing with autism. A lot of people don't know how to take to people with mental disabilities. You know, wow. No, it didn't happen in 2018. It happened this year. No, this happened this year. It just happened on the 18th. It happened on the 18th. This is recent. We talking about like a week ago. And they updating the story because they're right there. I just read for y'all. That was just updated a couple of days ago. That was updated a couple of days ago. So I found this Twitter. Somebody named Papa Steez, if I'm saying that right. And according to this person was actually there front and center when all this went down. And here's what it says. I already know the media gonna blow this up. I was literally feet away from it. This dude was saying, listen to this now. This dude was saying he wanted to die. I can't highlight it. Okay. This dude was saying literally he wanted to die before the police even arrived. He waited for the police to get here while he was swinging a bat. He was threatening to kill the door greeter. People offered to help him. According to this, people offered to help him. He refused. He was saying nobody was living his life and he didn't care anymore. When the police arrived, dude instantly attacked him and wasn't cooperating. Officer pulled out his taser and asked him to step back. Dude attacked the officer with the bat, and that's when he shot him with the taser. Dude still attempted to hit the officer after he was already being tased. The officer pulled out his gun and told the guy to get back. The officer started walking backwards with his weapon drawn, and the suspect continued to walk forward with the bat. When he went to swing, that's when the officer shot him. He was shot one time, and that's when he went down. Wasn't much the officer could do in this situation. I'm not justifying his death, but this wasn't a black on white hate crime that they gonna make it out to be. My condolences to his family, but this was wild. Like I said, I was right behind the officer. I even tried talking to this dude before the officers arrived. This is a lose-lose situation. My cousin was shot in his sleep by OPD. So I know the feeling and the hate towards the police. This ain't the same situation. And that's coming from a person who said they was right there front and center. That person said they was right there when it happened. Man. Hold on, guys. I want to show you something. Let me see if I can. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I want to show you one last thing. Before we get on out of here. What did I do with that? I don't forget where I put the damn thing. I wanted y'all to see something. Shit, I forgot where I put it at, guys. It was something that I seen I wanted y'all to see, and it just bothered the hell out of me.
It is still early on in this investigation, and we will provide you more information.
Introduce.
Damn, what did I put it at? Anyway, what I was trying to find to show y'all was there's one angle of a video that I seen where this dude jumps in front of the camera, pants hanging off his ass, and pretty much right there where the action was going on at. And when I saw that, that kind of pissed me off. They kind of pissed me off because I'm like, and he had to be a young man. He had to be a young man. You know, I mean, we have become this, is it safe for me to use the term desperate, to get some kind of social media content that we want to be front and center, knowing that a gun was just used to shoot somebody and stun guns, and you stand right there in front there with your pants hanging out your ass so you could be the front and center to get video footage of what the fuck was going on. I mean, you fucking kidding me? Seriously. Are you fucking kidding me? And I want y'all to see it if I can find it. I mean, is this it? Hold on, guys. I might have found it. I'm not sure. I might have found it.
There you go.
Get the bat down. Drop the bat.
Nah, that ain't it. Damn, where did I put that at? Because I really want y'all to see that.
With the
shit.
savings rates offered at some banks, your money...
And that really pissed me off when I saw that. It really did. Mahogany said the question to the person who saw that, did he see with his hands? You know what? That is a good question. That is a good question. If you saw all that, how come you didn't see that? That's a good question. That's a damn good question. I'm sorry, guy. I thought I sent it to myself, but I must didn't. Because I want y'all to see this fool. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, apparently I didn't send it to myself, but that's what it was I wanted to show y'all. You know, this man sit up there, this young man sit up there, pants all off his ass, and jump right in front of there, you know what I'm saying, filming this shit. And that shit just pissed me off when I saw that. I'm like, man, come on, dude, really? You just seen all this shit went down, man. You gonna sit up there and do some dumb ass shit like that? You gonna jump your ass right there where that shit going on. You don't give a fuck about the man that just got shot. You just worry about getting some footage so you can put it on your social media. Just jump in like that and just pan hanging off your ass. You feel me? Man, that shit kind of pissed me off. But unfortunately, I must didn't send it to myself. I didn't, so my bad. But I wanted y'all to see that. So, again, man, this is crazy. Another tragic story. Young father dealing with mental issues. Apparently, I guess these cops weren't properly trained, I guess, to deal with somebody with crisis issues. I don't know. You got people at Walmart tell other people get back, but they still want to be right there front and center. You know, this world just going crazy as hell, man. It really is. So, guys, we're going to watch this later on. Y'all tell me. Maybe some of y'all may see this different. Whose side are you on? You on the man's side? You on the cop's side? Or we go even further? Are you stuck in between, in the middle, or which way to go with this story? And if you are stuck in the middle, trust me, I understand. Because you got different ways you can look at this. Just like me, I got two ways I'm looking at it. But at the end of the day, I think his death could have been avoided. Amen? It could have been avoided. Last few minutes of that video, I think it was over. It was over. There should not have been a second taser hit on him. He was done. He was done. But anyway, again, to the family, my condolences, young man. Rest in heaven. And if y'all see this, y'all want to come and talk about it, and my line is always open. All right? Other than that, guys, again, y'all be careful out there. Take care of yourself and each other. And we got to learn how to stop going towards danger. We need to start going away from it. Amen? Stop going towards the danger and get away from it. Because if you would have got shot, you would have been bitching talking about they shouldn't have did that shit. They shouldn't have did that. No. The thing with that is you shouldn't have been right there front and center. Y'all seen what the fuck was going on. Get the fuck out their way. Alright? And I'm sick of black folks doing that dumb shit. Stop going towards the trouble. Get the fuck away from it. Especially if you got kids. And you got kids in the store. Get the fuck away from it. Why the fuck you keep going towards it? And then want to bitch and complain. Because you got caught up in the crossfire because of your dumb decision that you made. I don't give a fuck you don't like that what I said. I'm dead serious. Then you gonna be bitching on social media talking about what they done did, but no, don't blame them. You put your dumb ass in harm's way because they told y'all get the fuck back. Alright? I'm out, y'all. Peace.